Hey, what's up YouTube? MJVI96 here with Windows Help Live with a new tutorial for you guys today. This is something that has been on a lot of Photoshop message boards that I've been looking at, and then coincidentally I got a request about it, so I decided I'd go ahead and post it for you guys. What this is, it's called a couple different things. The most common one I've heard is called a explosion swatch. And a lot of people are using it in their logos and everything like that. You can use it for whatever you want. I think it looks kind of cool. This is a really poorly done one. I just threw it together really quickly. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make one real quick. What you're gonna need to do is go File, New, 845 by 475 RGB, and just click OK. Here you go. You're gonna want your foreground color to be some sort of dark gray. Then go ahead and just click Alt Backspace. Automatically set your background color to whatever your foreground color is. Once you got it to here, you're going to click Layer, New, Layer, and that's fine. Now that you got make sure your new layer is selected, you're going to select the Gradient tool. You're going to go up here to the Gradient Editor, and you're going to want to select Gradient Type, Noise, Roughness, anywhere between 50 and 75%. I'm going to go ahead and just set mine straight up 70. And from here, you're just going to click Randomize. You want to just randomize until you find a good color spectrum here. One that has a really wide spectrum, not too much of the same thing. And you want something that doesn't really have too much. That looks pretty good. It's kind of funky looking, but okay. Now once you've selected that, you're just going to go ahead and click Shift and then do your straight down gradient like that. Now, what you do from here is pretty much your option. I've seen people do it a lot of different ways from here, but the way I found to be the best is just go ahead and click from here. We're just going to click Control T, and you're just going to drag this right down. You want to get a good looking thing in the center, just about like that. Then you're going to right click and click Scale. Sorry, that's what I had it on. Duh. You want to click Perspective, and you're going to want to bring this side all the way down, and this side like that, all the way down. I don't know what I'm thinking. Hold on. You want to bring this centerpiece all the way down here, and this centerpiece all the way up like that. And then after that, you're going to right click and click Skew. Kind of play with it until you get it looking good. Right click Warp. Now here's where you just get to kind of play with it. You just want to kind of warp it to make it look good. Make it look kind of funky. It's really up to however you want to do it. You can really make it look however you want. I don't know. There's a couple different ways to do it, but however you want to do it is fine. Most people say they like to make it look, they visualize it saying you want to make it look like you're pouring from this end down to this end. I don't know, it really doesn't. I think personally it's just kind of whatever the editor wants it to look like. But that looks okay. Just click Enter to select all that. That's good there. Now what you're going to do from here is you just want to select your brush tool. Any size is pretty much fine. Then you're going to come over here and click this. This is going to be your brush window. You want to make sure you have selected Shape Dynamic. You want to turn Size Jitter all the way up to 100. Meter Diameter, that's whatever. Angle Jitter all the way up to 100. And Roundness Jitter, that you can just kind of play with. Do it like that. Then you want to click Scattering. Scattering, you want it around 700%, anywhere. A little less is probably okay. I kind of like mine a little more than that, actually. The count is okay. We don't want too many little scatter plot things. From this, you're going to make your foreground color white. And then what you're going to kind of do is you just want to add a little bit of this stuff everywhere. If you have a tablet, this would be really cool for here. The tablet is really cool. You want to start with a little bit less up in here and get it a little bit heavier down in there. It's just my personal opinion. That's just a little quick thing. Actually, you really don't have to put this part in here at all if you don't want to, but I think it's kind of cool looking. So once you do that, actually, I'm sorry, hold on. I don't know what I'm thinking. What you want to do is, before you put in your scatter plots, you want to click you want to put this in a new layer. Well, really, depending on how you're doing it, depending on if you want to change the color of it, but I do. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in a new layer. We'll put our little scatter plots in like that. Go ahead and right click. You want to duplicate layer, and you're gonna immediately shut that top layer off. Go down to the bottom layer, and you're gonna turn it to overlay. And then you are going to click Control U. You're gonna to bring up your hue and saturation. You're gonna check colorize, turn that down to about -30 along in there. Turn saturation all the way up, and then just kind of play with your hue from there. We're shooting for something probably around in the yellows, somewhere like that. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna come back to your duplicated layer. Go ahead and check that. You're going to turn the opacity down to about 30 along in there. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and just duplicate this layer. And once you have that duplicated, you can just turn this one to a soft light. That looks okay there. And then from here, you can go along in here and change whatever you want. This is just your basic foreground stuff. Then you can go in, and add your text in and say like, we could put M. Hurley Productions or MJ96. Or we could put Windows Help Live. You could really go on and do whatever you really wanted, but it's a pretty cool thing. It's a really cool effect to add to any of your logos or photos or graphics or anything like that. And I kind of like it, and I thought you guys would too. If you have any other questions or comments or concerns or anything, go ahead and just shoot me an email at mjvi96, or you can shoot me an email at the Windows Help Live email. And tell me what you guys think. Once again, any requests, send them in, and we'll be sure to get them in. Alright, thanks guys. Don't forget to subscribe.